So it's a Swahili word, which means children, which means that the kids come. And as Watoto, it used to be a long time ago, KPC, Kampala Pentecostal Church. So that's how I got involved. I got involved actually, a friend of mine told me to go, and I was like, I don't like church. So he said there would be girls there, so I went, and I wasn't disappointed. There were girls, so everywhere. It was like the land of milk and honey. And I decided to stay because of this one specific good-looking girl that I had a crush on, and I stayed, and somehow, you know, you stay for a long time, you just become part of the machine that oils everything, and I got involved, and I love volunteering, and I love serving, and I just decided to, I actually forgot about the girl, I forgot about all that, and just decided to serve and give my time, and here I am. Yeah. The benefit of the international teams coming through is working with their hands. I know it could be really expensive for people to save up to come, but once you come and see what you've done for the country and what you've done for the kids and what you've done for the people around the community, because with you coming, you give the local workers a small income, which they take their kids to school, they look after their well-being, it helps them build their families and helps them extends everything. So the contribution is important. It doesn't only trickle down to what you're doing for Watoto, building for the staff that don't have where to stay, who have to commute all the way from town, which is about 45 minutes, and then go to town and come back every morning, which means they have to get up at 5 and walk all that out. It's just great that they have to stay on site. They don't do a lot of transporting. They just get from where they need to go and go to their job, do the job, and also feed the kids information and knowledge, which is great. It's always good feedback. It's these guys are great. They're good with their hands, and you've noticed we don't work with any heavy machinery, so everything's done by hand. We mix the motor by hand. We mix everything by hand. We build with hands, and everything's just done with hands. Nothing's done with heavy machinery, which gives back a good African feel of what the local workers do here. I'm also very impressed to see that I have small upbringing to where I'm at right now is through building. I don't even know where to start because it's done a lot. I'll give an example of myself. I was a young man who came in, and they took me in. They built me up. They gave me skills. Everything I know is because of Watoto. The way I speak, the way I do everything, the way the itinerary set, everything I do is because of Watoto. And it trickles down to the community, because we don't only look after the orphans and the widows, we also look after the community as a whole. So like I said, the local workers get a small benefit of getting paid to look after their families, and it keeps extending. It's not just a drop in the ocean, it's the drop and then the ripple that keeps growing and growing and growing. And Watoto has managed to give young people skills, and most of these guys I've watched that we started with when I started working in 1990s, not 1990, 2007, when I started building with these guys. I've seen them grow from being a porter who mixes sand to being a machinery who lays bricks, and we'll correct you, we'll say, oh, you need to do this, and we'll train you how to lay bricks the Ugandan style. So yeah, it's done a lot. Those are the ones I can think of off the top of my brain right now.